What's up, guys? Scrapman Sui here, and go fuck yourself. I hate you. Specifically you watching this video. Suck my fucking dick, you useless fucking piece of shit. But thanks for watching. So, today we're gonna talk a bit about martial law and how to beat him. Law is a very strong character, and he is insanely all-round. Unbelievably all-round. He has fantastic poking. Like some of the craziest frames you will ever see due to DSS. So this is Dragon Sign Stance. He can access it in neutral state by pressing down 1+2 like this, and he goes woo, 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 woo. And there he has a lot of moves that hit really hard, like really hard. We're gonna get into it. It's like really strong stuff. But what you have to take with you is that a lot of his key moves, he can hold forward to transition into Dragon Sign Stance, and this gives him like really stupid frames. Having a while setting 4 that's 11 frame startup and +4 on fucking block, it's sort of just, you know, upends what Tekken is, right? Typically this would be like -3, right? And here he builds momentum on block. I'm trying to blue spark, but I'm not ninja killer. I don't play scrub characters. No, I'm just joking. But you know, it can do all sorts of stuff. For free, for example, super plus while setting free like this, +16 on block. So if you block that, you are just guessing. There's nothing you can do. So he can, through Dragon Sign Stance, he can build insane frames. He also has fantastic poking, one of the best down 4-2s. And insane counter hit utility. You're looking for Dragon Hammer a lot of the time. Pretty long range mid, 20 frame startup, note the range here. Counter hit launcher, +3 on block. So very strong. And he can 50-50 you with while sending 2 launcher, up for 3, safe on block, heat engager. He's notorious for his slide. This is his main 50-50 utility. He'll crouch in your face like this, try and bait you. He can do tracks well to both sides, almost like pseudo homing, almost full screen slide that guarantees a nunchuck. So this is like 30. Is it 35-ish damage? Like so. No, 33 damage. So again, he can do whatever he wants. So how do we deal with Law? First thing you gotta understand is that you don't really want to step this character. It's because Law has arguably the best down 4-2 in the game. A lot of people think it's Paul, but the thing with Laws is that it has a ton of range, right? -7 on block, but it tracks super well to both sides. Paul's does not do that. So here... Oh, really? Oh, okay. So here I step left, it tags me. Here I step right, it tags me. I was surprised I was able to step it just now. Okay, so sidewalk right, I get launched, right? Sidewalk left, I get launched. Like... So like, and outside, even apart from that one, he has like strong homing moves. So this is a like full screen wall splat homing, -12 on block, but note the pushback, right? Back 4 is very strong into back turned mix. DSS has this move that's +3. That on hit like kills you. Oh, sorry, I'm not a low player. This is guaranteed. That's guaranteed. It's like 62 damage. Fully guaranteed. So, this character's tracking is insane. And again, like, when he wants to 50-50 you, this slide tracks so much that most people who play against Law, they just don't even bother sidestepping. Mostly due to the strength of down 4-2. But there's one sidestep you want to do, and it's when Laws do... a lot of Laws will like flowchart this into this. So we do hammer here, that's +3. making while standing one uninterruptible, and then they DSS into plus frames on block, and you are forced to respect DSS forward one, which they can make safe. They can make that safe if they blue spark it. So this is actually you being frame trapped and locked down, unless you know the response. And this is step right. If you step right here, you beat almost anything he does in DSS. And if you step right duck, you will also beat the homing move, the aforementioned one that I showed you, right? So step right or step right duck is very, very good against DSS. Very, very good. So again, this was the aforementioned homing move. But slow enough that my step right duck will clear it. So this is very, very important to remember, because otherwise, like, they'll just do stuff like this on your guard. Like this is Dragon Sign Stance Legend Kick. That's +7 on block. Note that you can duck this, but you never want to be like guessing here. Oh, am I supposed to duck? Or because the DSS forward one will tag you here into heat engager. Again, just step. Note that for him to play around this, he can play around with timing. He can do delay timings and stuff. But most laws, they will just mash that out. So again, don't step this character, right? Wait for him to do his shenanigans. Oh, and please, for the love of God, can you guys please launch this? I just, or punish it at least. I just coach people all the time who do a flash punch here. And dear, by God, how many laws in your intermediate ranks will do this? Like, this is such a classic flowchart. So on block, we'll do 1, 1, 2, down 2, 3. This is because 1, 1, 2 is -6 on block, right? And then they do a dick jab into launch. Note that this doesn't jail. This is pretty high level about ducking that. I don't expect you to do that, but I certainly expect you to punish down 2, 3. Have to punish that. And note that this is -15. So this is a difficult electric launch. What you can do though, if you're a Kazuya player, is do this. I assume most of you play a character that has a hop kick, a down forward 2. Just use that, please. But do make sure you punish that, please. And this also goes for lazy laws who will mix slide with while standing 2. This one, right? While standing 2 is also launch punishable, but has pushback, right? But this is an easy electric though, because this is -18. You have to punish this. You cannot let a law get away with stuff like that. This is -18 for a reason, and it's because the reward is so high, right? So instead you want him to commit to stuff like that's unsafe to launch you. Like he starts doing flips, he starts doing hop kick. When he's in heat, he can do upward 3, right? Now +5 launch, right, on block. So that's very powerful. But outside of heat, a lot of the time he will commit to stuff that's unsafe. But again, like, oh shit. This is launch punishable, so please punish it. And this is where all of you should be able to do an electric. You should be able to do an electric here. -18. If you do get the read on the slide, and again, you are going to have to get the read because it is unseeable, and it tracks really well to both sides. You see, I'm trying to step here. It tags me. Tags me. This is arguably the best low in the game, in my opinion. Due to the damage, it has more range than a hell sweep, it has more tracking than a hell sweep, and much greater risk reward. Why, you say? It's because if you block a hell sweep, boom, Demon God Fist, you launcher plus combo. Here, he's in floating state immediately, so you don't get the damage of a launcher. You float him. So the risk reward is much, much better. This is a broken low. I'm gonna just say it, it's broken. So you need to find your biggest combo on this. Kazuya has a really great combo here in that he can actually Fujin Uraken here. Into back to 2, down for 1, down for 2, etc. 56 damage. But still, not bad risk reward for Law, because, I mean, I just did a big combo, and he gets 33 damage, so we're not too far off. And a lot of, like, Kazuya players who don't know what to do here, they'll do something like this. And that's 38 damage. And Law gets 33 damage. Like, do you understand how strong this Law is? So that's, again, I'm just telling you, you have to lab the biggest combo you have here. You have to lab it. And then when the round is about to end, you have 1 HP. Laws will do that. So this is unnatural. It's the start of his 10 hit, natural. And it goes mid, low, mid. It's a classic. So here, you gotta block the first hit and low parry. You want this to be muscle memory, because it's so fast with the 13 frame down for 1, but you want to set the dummy to do this in practice mode. Get it into muscle memory. Most pros, it's just muscle memory. They don't even have to think here. So don't let that be his round ender. But it's also super telegraphed by the fact that you will see them start doing that when you have 1 HP. So it's very telegraphed. I have 1 HP, I'm looking for that move. Another one is the classic Junkyard. If you don't deal with this button properly, he will go into DSS here and mix you. So this is also mid, low, mid. Yeah, mid, low, mid, +5. +5, did you see that? Again, if I just block this, very bad for me. I'll be guessing, right? So here, also low parry. Low parry. So there's a few canned strings here on low, but you just have to low parry. Have to low parry them. And then we can look at, of course, Tekken 8 edition. We have Nunchuck. The Nunchuck is a wall splat knockdown. Counter hit launcher. It is -13 on block. It's got a lot of range. Note that Nunchuck has a lot of tracking. It has a lot of tracking. So, you see I'm stepping right here. It fully tracks to the right. Step and sidewalk, it just blows me up. Step left, it blows me up. Sidewalk left, I win. And it's terrible on whiff. Terrible on whiff. Again, we'll fully track to Law's right. So again, I'm just stressing, like, this character has a lot of tracking. But if he uses this, again, in neutral state, with Kazuya, down back 1-2. Note that if he does a tip range, there's a lot of punishment that will whiff. Again, you can't back 1. But down back 1-2 will always work. So you need to know on the character you use what punish to use here. And then I showed you down for 1, 3, 2. There's also down for 1-2, a Nunchuck string. Down for 1-2. This is safe. It's a classic mid-high, right? This will wall splat, right? And give Law +9 frames. And it's safe on block. So this is just, again, one of those strings where you just have to duck here. Note that you can, to beat both, to option select down for 1, free 2, and this string, you can low parry here. You can low parry, right? And then punish. So note, you can see my inputs here. There, but I'm doing a low parry here. Low parry, punish. Low parry, punish. Low has a really good low in down back 3 as well. It's a really, really good low. +3, -13 on block. Make sure you don't punish this like this, right? Most characters have a designated 13 frame punisher, and that's for good reason. Like -12 lows, like Kazuya's down back 4, is fucking broken in Tekken 8. Because a lot of characters don't have a good punish from -12. A lot of characters do, but like half the roster doesn't, in my opinion. Like Kazuya himself, like this is not a good punish. And so here, make sure you use your designated 13 frame punish. Make sure you do that. Fuck him up. Also, look out for this flowchart. It's a classic. He'll do this into this. Do that into that to tag you with 2 lows in a row. It's very common. So a lot of players will duck here and look for down for 3, which is a low high. And punish. Low has a 14 frame punish like this. It goes mid-mid. Mid-mid high. So this is also a move you will be looking to duck. So mid-mid, always duck that. Always duck there. And here you can do 3-3 on its own, and he's -13, right? But we duck anyway, in case of the follow-up, right? If he doesn't do anything, you can try and check him, right? So that's good to know. And then how do we deal with Law's flips? Law's flips can be really annoying. So I'm not talking... oh, sorry. No, that's not a flip anymore. Standing 4 up 3 is -1. So that's something you have to know. If he does his magic 4, he can do a flip from here. This one is -1. So this turns into a flowchart. A lot of people here will try and jab, right? Oh, it's my turn. Then you die. So again, just remember that. That one is -1, okay? If he does a standing flip like this, he is launch punishable. Like so. Note that he can add a second flip here. Now he will be -14, right? Now he's -14. And now he has many other moves into flip, and any other of them now will be always -14. So this one is -1, but any other of these flips will be -14. You see? -14, -14. Okay? -14. So if you're playing Brian here, you can jet upper this, right? Or Kuni, CD2, buffer it. Obviously, just do the biggest punish you have here. The biggest punish. But yeah, the flips can be annoying because when he just does the single one here, you want to be able to launch him. But you just always have to wait and see what the low player does here. You always have to wait and see. Law, when he is in heat, let's just put on opponent heat. You know what? Let's just deal with this string first. Back 1, 2, 2. Counter it string. On counter hit, he gets the entire thing. for 50 damage wall splat. It's confirmable. It's like very strong. Just note that it's minus 14 on block. Minus 14. And if he ever delays the last hit a lot, you can step it to the left. Never to the right. Always to the left. If he delays it, right? If he mashes it out, you can't do this. But a lot of laws will delay this. Try to get you that false sense of like, oh, I can probably mash now. He's done. So that's very good to know. But again, if he finishes, he's always minus 14. Minus 14. When he's in heat, Nunchuck is safe at minus 8, but costs a lot of heat. He can do upward 3 now, like so, to get a launch right at plus 5. But most importantly, and this is honestly, I should have mentioned this at the start, Law is just one of these characters that has a 10 frame G-clef. Okay. So this means that Law, at 10 frames at jab speed, he threatens you with a countered string. That's a heat engager. That will wall splat. It's one of the most powerful moves in Tekken 8. So again, he has a 1-1. That's minus 8 on block. Jesus, my throat. Natural, right? 0 damage, like 10 damage minus 6. But if it counter hits, he can add the third hit. Heat engager. When he's in heat, this used to be a fucking launcher. I'm not joking. This used to launch. But thank God they nerfed the shit out of Law's heat. This one doesn't launch anymore either. They nerfed the Nunchuck in heat. His heat used to be arguably the best in the game. But so now in heat, he gets a knockdown. But the thing with his 1-1-1 is that it's not like Dragunov's 1-1 in that it's you know, high mid mid. This one is high mid. So you can actually it's super hard to do, right? But a lot of pros will try and anticipate that move, duck the first 2 hits, and then launch in between. But of course, it's very hard to do. But I guess you should just know that it can be done if you're sharp enough. But yeah, so basically in his heat, he'll try and threaten you with slide and mix with upward 3 for a plus 5 on block mid launcher. That's the go-to for a lot of Laws. In heat, I feel like that's basically what we're doing now. Or trying to score the 1-1-1. Or just spam Nunchuck. Spamming Nunchuck is very common. Right, and with Law, you do want to make sure you break his launching throw. 4-4-3-4. Very all-round character. Has a launching throw. This is really, really powerful. To nerf it, they made the startup 14 frames in this game. It's a bit slow, you see. It's 2 frames slower than a typical command throw. So they nerfed this. You have to break this by pressing 1+2. Otherwise, you know, you go airborne and it's gonna hurt a fuck ton. So that's very important to know. Gosh, is there anything else I want to tell you about Mr. Law? Oh shit. Good to know again about heat. He's one of the characters with a built-in auto parry. Let's see, activate heat. So let's see, Law does forward 4 while setting 4, sorry, into parry. Sorry, into heat, into nothing. This is an auto parry. He just goes into DSS, right? And I try and punch him. He has a super generous parry window here. Super generous auto parry window. And note that it does 38 damage. You see how long it lasts? So basically, when he's in heat, He'll do any transition into the SS, and you are not allowed to jab check him, right? So this does not work for kicks, though. Will not auto parry kicks. So again, if you want to circumvent this parry, you gotta do kicks. If you do a throw, also hard counter. You can't break that. But again, note that he can, of course, do a DSS attack here, right? So it's all mind games. But that's also important to know. Let's turn off heat again. I didn't mention before, but Junkyard has a mix-up in back to 1, right? So again, down for 1-2 exists. Down for 1-3-2 exists. Oh no, sorry, God, I'm stupid. Back to 2. Like, he can do this. Back to 2. Mid-high. Safe on block. Mid-high. That can be ducked, right? He can do Junkyard. Back to 3. Low parry. Low parry beats that as well, right? You duck. But he can do mid here by doing back to 1. That one, that will wall splat. It's not a natural. It's not a natural. If you get hit by the first hit, you can block the second hit. But the second hit will wall splat you. Note though that this is super risky for Law. He's minus 15 here. This is launch punishable. So this is super risky to do. 1-2, 1-2, 4-2. Safe. High, mid. This is his wall combo string. This wall splats. Note that this is minus 13, so you can do Damak 1-2. He has a high here. Again, just like back 2-2. Same move. Boop, to make it safe. A high. That can be ducked, right? But can be mixed with this. For minus 13, right? Oh, if he does his 12 frame punish in the neutral, please duck that. Please duck this. A lot of people let them get away with this. Just duck. Same for back for free. This is 14 frame startup, homing mid. Wall splats from million damage. Again, hop, hop. Gotta duck that. Hop, hop, duck. Hop, hop, duck. And back in the old days, in Tekken 6, 4 free jailed on block. So if you blocked the 4, you had to block for free. Not anymore. So very important to know. Sidestep 3-4, launcher, minus 12. Minus 12. So make sure you punish that properly. But honestly, this is how you deal with Law. 99% of Laws online, this is how you beat them. Hope you learned something. Hope you have a great day. Take care.